All right, so this is Brian Cavanini with another episode of Weekend Film Productions. We're talking about gear still because I've gotten some gear in over the last couple days. Finally, I've had a chance to assemble some of it together, and I'm really happy with it. So I'm going to go show you what my rig looks like, and it's pretty cool. So here it is. This is the focal point here. All right. There we go. So, what we have here is to give you kind of the nickel tour. We have a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera 4K, just their most basic model that they have. Then we have a small rig cage right here to go hang all of this stuff off of, because you really kind of need that. One of the things that I have with this is an extra handle here, and this is awesome because it actually makes it much more stable. Now you can put this handle on the left side or the right side, but I found that putting it on the left side made a little more sense because, to be quite honest, I already have a handle over here on the right side, right here. So it's kind of built into the camera itself. So yeah, I figured this makes a little more sense. And then up here on the top, I have my small rig solid state drive holder, because one of the cool things about Blackmagic camera is that you have the ability, there we go, to record to USB-C to a solid state drive. So the difference is absolutely astounding. Using the SD card, which I only have a V30 SD card in there, I can get a faster one like a V60 or V90, but the reality is that they're just crazy expensive. I will pay almost $200 for a 256 gig V90 card, and this was $100. So, and it's a terabyte. It's a terabyte hard drive. So, yeah, this is no contest whatsoever. But on my V30 solid state card, which I think is 128 gig, at best it's a 256 gig. I get like 20 minutes. And I can't record on the ProRes HQ setting. I can't record the highest setting. On this, I have almost 3 hours of recording time, which is just amazing. More than I will ever need. So this is pretty cool. This is the next edition, though, and that is the mini focus follow. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. So what this does is, let me spin this around a little bit here and spin that up. What it does is it lets me adjust the focus using this big ring, which is much easier to do. And you can see the action right here, because I turn this gear turns, this gear's teeth lock in with this gear's teeth on the lens itself for focus. And I got a much bigger knob, and it's much easier to deal with. And the shiny part of the whole thing is I have A and B stops right here. So I can set these pretty much anywhere along here, and it will hit this part right here. And when that does, it doesn't, well, in this case, it hits my solid state drive thing, so I'm going to have to adjust that. But the idea is that I can go set my focus really quick, and then position it exactly where I want, so it goes quickly from one to the other. So that's really cool. It does come with a little piece of pipe here to go attach it to extend it out, which is kind of cool, because that is one of the components that I haven't purchased yet for this thing. I need a tripod mount. In the meantime, what I am using is just your regular plain Jane tripod mount, and there's a bunch of places on the bottom of the camera to put it, and so life is good. So there you go. And then my 25mm lens, which weighs a ton, actually. So this is my current rig. as of pretty much the end of January. Although, like I said, I may have to make some adjustments, figure out where I'm going to put the solid state drive because it is interfering with the focus ring. I could put it here, but then it blocks access to these buttons, to these controls, and these controls here. So that doesn't really work. I could maybe shift it over to here. Actually, that's a lovely idea. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll shift it over to here, and then it won't matter. It'll be a little more centered. Yeah, so I'm going to do that, and we're going to see how that works. And then, my handle also has I think it's a cold shoe adapter. So things like lights that I can plug in a light for that and get some better light. But yeah, so that's it. That's the rig. Oh, one other thing that I thought was really cool. Everything on this, and I want to put this down here, someplace a little safer. But everything on this is kind of strapped in, locked in place with a hex wrench. And the thing is, some of these things give you the hex wrench, but this actually included one as part of the cage, and it is magnetic. So it just locks in place, just like that. So pretty cool. So anyway, this is Brian K. Rig with Weekend Film Productions, and signing off. We're going to go make some adjustments to some gear here. All right, have a good day.